everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's Yoga Daily Flow. We're going to get started seated in a comfortable seat of your choice for a little bit of breath work just to get ourselves settled and grounded. So finding a seat of your choice, it doesn't have to look like mine, and then from here rolling the shoulders up and back. And closing down the eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale out through your nose or mouth. And again, just like that. And whatever has happened in the day so far, we're letting it go. Even if it's just for the length of this short practice, I want you to be fully present in your body and in your mind. We're going to take a counted breath. So this is going to be a box breath. We breathe in for a count of 4. We hold for a count of 4. We breathe out for a count of 4. And we hold for a count of 4. Really nice and simple. So everyone take a deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. And here we go. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. In. Hold. Out. Hold. In. Hold. Out. Hold. Last time. In. Hold. Out. Hold. Everyone just breathing normally. And gently blink open the eyes. Welcome back. Hopefully you're starting to feel a little bit more present and grounded. And with that said, we're going to move into today's movement. So we're going to start all fours tabletop position. So find your way there. Pad your knees with towels if you need to. Bringing the hands underneath the shoulder points, and knees underneath the hip points, and coming into a cat-cow here. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, lift the chest. And exhale, round through the spine, gazing towards your belly button. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Couple more times, just like this. Moving really slowly. There's absolutely no rush here. Beautiful. Coming back to your neutral tabletop position, nice flat back. We're going to come into a thread the needle. So plant the left palm down into the mat and reach the right arm all the way to the sky. Think like a bow and arrow. You're really reaching up there, finding length. And exhale, bring that right arm underneath the left one. Coming to thread the needle. If you don't have the mobility to come all the way down onto your shoulder, you might choose to come onto your elbow. It's still a rotation. From here, you can also extend that left arm forward towards the top of the mat and rest your head down. We're here for a couple of breaths. Last one. If you had that left arm extended, plant the left palm back down into the mat, reaching that right arm all the way back up towards the sky. And then we're going to come into a puppy pose variation here. So extend your right arm forward along the mat and then rest onto your left elbow. You can bring the hand so that it faces in towards the center of the mat. And then from here, sinking the right armpit down towards the ground, sticking your bum out. This variation doesn't work for you, all good. You can come into just regular puppy pose with both arms extended. But I quite like this for really feeling the isolation of a stretch in one side. Last inhale. And exhale, start to bring yourself back to tabletop position. Nearly all done on this side. We're going to extend your right arm. Extend your left leg and you're going to lift both. So we're coming into this bird dog position. If lifting both doesn't work for you, you can just leave them down onto the mat like so. Inhale here. And as you exhale, you're going to crunch your right elbow to your left knee. Rounding through the spine. Inhale to extend, finding length. And exhale, crunch in. Last one. This time, as you extend, you have the option to bend the back knee so that the left toes go up towards the sky, and maybe reaching back with your right arm for your left foot. Coming into tiger pose. If you have the foot, maybe you want to kick hand into foot into hand, and then coming and lifting the chest, finding full tiger pose. One inhale here. Exhale with control, let it go, and come back to your tabletop position. You can just take a second to come off the hands here, shake them out, shake them out, shake them out, and we've got all of that on the other side. Beautiful. All right. Let's come back to that tabletop position. We have the other side to do. So bringing your right palm down towards the ground, lift the left arm all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle on this side, bringing the left arm underneath the right arm, and then option to bring the right fingertips forward. Again, same options here are to come onto that left elbow if you don't feel comfortable bringing that left shoulder all the way down. Last inhale here. As you exhale, start to reset yourself, push into the right hand, reach the left arm all the way to the sky, and we're going to find that one-armed puppy pose variation. So crawling the left fingertips forward, start to sink the chest down, bringing yourself onto the elbow of the right arm. I like to bring that right hand in towards the center line, and then I sink down nice and deep into my left armpit. Last inhale. And start to bring yourself back up to all fours position. Gorgeous. Let's find that bird dog on this side. So you can extend your left arm forward, your right leg back, and then start to lift them off the ground without throwing the balance of your hips off. Inhale, find length. Exhale, crunch knee to elbow. Find length. And crunch it in. Last one. And crunch. This time extend. Bend the right knee if you wish. Bring the left hand back, maybe grabbing for the right foot. I couldn't find it there. Kicking foot into hand, hand into foot, finding tiger pose. Little back bend here, stretch for the quads. And let it go with control and bring it down. Nice job, everybody. Walking the hands slightly forward, tuck the toes under. Downward facing dog. First one of the day. So bend one knee and then the other. Warming up into it, enjoying that hamstring stretch. Beautiful. And then sinking both heels down. Doesn't mean they have to get there. It's just an intention. And let's move into today's flow. So you're going to take your right leg all the way to the sky. Three-legged dog. And exhale, bring that right foot through between the hands, coming into a nice low lunge here. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And exhale, sink the hips down. Bring the hands to prayer at heart center. And we're going to find a twist here. So bringing your left upper arm towards the right thigh. And then finding a little bit of push here so that you rotate your chest towards the right. Take a deep breath in and out and in and out. Nice job. From here, bringing the right hand towards the back of the back leg, reaching the left arm up and overhead so that you find a side body stretch and a stretch through the left hip flexor. Bend nice and deep into your right leg. Bring that left hand down towards the mat and then bow and arrow, reach that right arm all the way up towards the sky so that you're rotating towards your front leg. Take an inhale here. Exhale, we're going to find a quad stretch. So reaching back with that right hand, you can either just find this twist or you can reach back for the left foot. From here, you can sort of just fall open into it, finding more of a chest opening, or you can pull that foot a little bit closer to your bum, and that will be more of a quad stretch. One more inhale. Let that foot go with control. Try not to let it ricochet. And heel toe, your right foot out towards the right. You can let those toes spill out off the mat. Coming into a nice lizard pose here. You can either be on your hands or you can bring those elbows down. Nice, everybody. Bringing yourself back onto the hands if you were down onto your elbows. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. We're going to take that left back foot forward into Malasana Yogi Squat. So even if it takes a couple of steps to get there, all good. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Pop that foot forward, sinking down into your Malasana. This is not super easy for everybody, all good. You can come into a little froggy stance here, high on the toes. Or you could come into a little bit of a higher squat here. As long as you can feel that stretch in your groin muscles, that's what we're going for. Holding for a breath. And as you exhale, bring the hands down. I'm just going to take myself back to the front of my mat. And stretch into a standing forward fold, parallel the toes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, roll your way all the way up to standing. Gorgeous, everybody. We're going to do all of that on the other side. So we need to reset. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll your way all the way back down. Plant the palms. Step it back to plank pose. Option here for a vinyasa, or you can take it all the way back to downward facing dog and just take a deep breath in. And all the way out. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. So taking your left leg all the way to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring that left foot through between the hands, even if it takes a couple of steps, lower down the back knee. Inhale, reach the arms all the way to the sky. And exhale, let that right hip flexor sink down just a little bit. Bring the hands to prayer at heart center. And then finding your prayer twist. So you're going to hook your right upper arm to the outside of the left thigh, and then opening up through that chest so that you're twisting towards your front leg. One more inhale. Beautiful. Bringing the hands back to center. Let's find that reverse lunge. So you're going to bring your left hand to the back of the right leg and then reaching your right arm all the way up and back so that you find a beautiful little hip flexor stretch here. Bend deep into your left knee. And look forward, bring that right palm down, reach the left arm all the way up towards the sky, twisting towards your front leg. Finding that twist now, reaching that left hand all the way to the back of the room, and then you can take that quad stretch if you wish. Grabbing onto the right foot. And from here again, you can either bring it into a chest opener, allowing everything to fall open, or you can pull that right foot a little bit closer towards your right glute. Last breath in here. Exhale, gently let that foot go. Bring both hands to the inside of the left foot, heel toe the left foot over towards the left, letting the toes spill off the mat a little bit, and coming into your lizard, lift in the chest, and then allowing yourself to relax in, whether that be on your hands or onto your elbows. Nice. Coming back onto the hands if you were on your elbows, tucking the back toes under, lifting the back knee. This time we're not going to Malasana. We're going to step back into your plank and then just simply lowering the body all the way down to the mat. So you're coming down onto your belly. We're coming into Sphinx pose. So bringing the elbows down, your hands, your arms are two parallel train tracks, fingertips face forward, and then lifting the chest. You can play around with positioning of the elbow here. Feels different for everybody. Either way, the intention is the same, a nice proud chest, legs extended long back behind you. Option here is to push into the hands and lift the elbows, coming into seal pose. This doesn't feel comfortable for everybody, so try it out. Maybe walking the hands in a little bit. This is a little bit more compression into your lower spine. Beautiful. Bring yourself all the way down. You're going to bring your hands so that the arms are by your sides with the palms facing up, bringing the forehead down to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hands, lift the chest, lift the feet. You're in locust pose, taking a couple of deep breaths in here. And out, lift the chest a little bit more. Can you lift the legs a little bit higher? Can you lift the chest a little bit higher? For 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring it all the way down, stacking one hand on top of the other and just rocking your hips from side to side. Good job, everybody. From here, we're going to come into this really technical transition, which is to roly-poly our way into Shavasana. So just rolling yourself over into your laying down position. Shavasana, corpse pose, legs long, arms flopping open, palms to the sky, shoulders rolled back and chin rolled down towards the chest. Melting down, surrendering, your final rest. Just taking 10 or so deep breaths here. This is where I leave you, but you can stay a little longer if you like and if you have the time to do so. I'll see you in the next practice. Thank you so much.